Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to share with you why the greatest pump for Bitcoin is incoming. And it's for this simple reason. AMC will allow Bitcoin payments for tickets in their cinemas by the end of this. Wow, they will probably instantly sell the coin that they receive at point of transaction. Might be a problem, actually. Okay, forget that. I'll do you one better. Walmart is looking for a crypto product lead. Hey, Walmart, just saying, I've been making crypto videos in my spare bedroom for several years now. It's not clear from the ad what products the person would launch. Well, if it's anything like the Amazon report a few weeks ago, Amazon denied reports that it would accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. That might be a problem, actually. Okay, so there is no one reason for Bitcoin to mega pump from a business coming in to save the day, which has hopefully always been obvious. Crypto has grown to a $2 trillion industry without the significant help of any legally operating business. We have, for the most part, done it all by ourselves. But here's why Here's why I know Bitcoin will continue to grow a lot more from where it is currently, even if it doesn't go directly up from here. The reason being, a supply shock. Allow me to demonstrate. What we are looking at here is the amount of Bitcoin either being deposited or withdrawn from crypto exchanges. It's a bit of a rudimentary way of making a price prediction, but undeniably insightful. For instance, during the run-up from a 20K Bitcoin in November 2020, all the way up to 60K, heavy amounts of Bitcoin were being withdrawn, shown by the deep red lines. They categorized this quite accurately as heavy accumulation, yes, and grayscale Bitcoin arbitrage. Now, I made an entire video on that arbitrage method. It was truly an amazing way of pumping Bitcoin, but it is no longer viable as there is no premium to arbitrage anymore due to other Bitcoin ETFs becoming available besides Grayscale. So to say this is a good sign is an incredible understatement. Even with the liquidity black hole of Grayscale being entirely nullified, Bitcoin accumulation has reached levels similar to the highest levels we've ever seen. Even without the help of a large institution, we were still able to do it ourselves. The last time this happened, Bitcoin 3x'd in price. Now, if you're clever, you may have noticed a problem with my analysis. It can be summed up like this. Just because it's becoming scarce now doesn't mean the trend will continue. While that is technically true, as you should know, the trend is your friend until the end. Going against it isn't wise. So the amount of confidence you should take in this analysis is directly proportional to how strong the trend is. And it's really strong. Potentially days away now from the fabled golden cross forming on the Bitcoin charts. 4 green weeks for Bitcoin, hopefully ending in a 5th this week. Miners having been holding on to their coins instead of selling since July. Today, $278 million of Bitcoin moved off of Coinbase into cold storage. The 1-week MACD is about to flip into the green. And last but not least, despite Bitcoin not being too far off from its all-time highs, aggregated open interest in Bitcoin futures is pretty low. And that's the most important point of all, actually. What this low interest essentially means is the rally we are currently experiencing is led by the spot market and not the futures market. To make that even simpler, the growth is extremely healthy. And from an analysis point of view, almost could not be stronger. Not even the much maligned crypto tax bill suggested in the US did much to deter Bitcoin. Probably because, well, most people don't pay tax on their crypto over there. Not that I endorse such things, but just funny to me. Last thing I want to point out, another fantastic way of visualizing the sheer strength of this move. The following is from Will Clemente on Twitter, who was attempting to showcase the current supply shock as versus other ones we have witnessed previously. This blue line shows how much Bitcoin is being supplied to exchanges. Below this line is negative, above positive. Underneath that, multiple RSI levels. In April of 2017, a supply shock occurred. RSI bottoms out. The true effects of it, though, aren't felt till demand kicks in. The reversal shows where the demand really comes into play, summer of 2017. Bitcoin 4x's from here. Same thing occurs in 2018. Same thing again, September 2020 until November. Bitcoin does a 3x from here. It's happening again right now, only far more aggressive than we saw last year. About as aggressive as we saw in summer of 2017. Now, comparing Bitcoin to the summer of 2017, I did not expect to sound good, but it does. Now, a word of caution. I'm seeing things like hashtag Dogecoin to $1 trend again on Twitter. When meme coins start competing with the very best out there and even beating them on occasion in gains, this basically gives a timer to the rest of us. Might be 10 days, might be 30, but it's about as strong a top signal as any other. And I hope people understand this. I'm not trying to FUD Dogecoin holders' bags. In fact, what I'm saying is important for Doge holders to understand as well. I'm illustrating objective fact. The last time Doge started to pump like crazy was during the last few days Bitcoin spent at 60K. Not just Doge though, of course, plenty of altcoins in general. We've had some pretty strong returns for alts recently, namely Sol or Solana. Nothing too out of this world just yet, but this is one top indicator that I'm keeping a closer eye on this time around. And that is everything. Let me know what you think down below. On a personal note, I'm very happy to get this video out to you all. I tried to make it count, make it as useful as possible. I'm acutely aware that videos are taking too long to come out. Still trying to figure out how to get more content out to you all. I'll do a meme review soon, so stay tuned for that. But thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, it's very much appreciated. A like if you enjoyed would be awesome, and I'll see you on the next one.